This week was definitely a case of sewing plans versus real life. Between prepping myself for a medical procedure and everything else going on, I didn't get a lot of sewing done. But I do have some pants progress and some new sewing notions to share. Hi everyone, my name is Karen and this is my channel KGFL Creations. Welcome to another episode of #FridaySews. Before we get into what has happened here in the sewing room, I want to talk about what I'm wearing today. This is one of my many classic tees. It's one that I made, I think maybe 2 years ago or so, with a deep V-neck. I forgot to raise this V-neck, but it is okay. I did wear this to work today, and I'm still wearing the same shirt. But let's talk about what happened here in the sewing room. I was able to cut the lander pants. It is actually the long pants that I was able to cut right here. I have a bunch of stuff here up top, but it is the actual long pants I was able to cut. I used this fabric. This fabric was from Nick of Time Textiles. I believe that's the name. I bought this last year during Thanksgiving. It was the Thanksgiving sale, and I bought this fabric. It is a twill. It is a 7.5 ounce twill. I believe it's a 100% cotton. That's what I thought. I think it is. I don't remember correctly. If it's not, I will look it up, and if it's not 100% cotton, I'll put it down here, the composition, if I can still find it, what it is. But I was able to cut this Saturday night. I was in here working on pretty much this whole thing here, and I cut everything. I did some small changes to the, I'm gonna put this back there, to the pattern. Like I said, in the Bermuda shorts, there was a lot of fabric in the front, so I removed 1/2 inch from, it wasn't from the top, I went down a little bit, like 2 inches, and I did a wedge, and I removed 1/2 inch, and right close to the crotch curve in the front, I removed another 1/2 inch there, so it went down another inch in the front. The back, I didn't do any changes. I kept it as I had marked with the scooping that I had. I did that. Also, something else that I did, I traced the size 18 for the front, and I left the back as a size 20. Let's see how this one will turn out. I am hoping that it will be okay. There is a 1 inch side seam allowance on the sides of the pants. There's a 1 inch seam allowance, so there's a good amount of space there to let go if I need to, which I think I might have to, because I did take maybe this much from the front, which is the 18, the size 18. I think is about maybe 1/4 inch to maybe 3/8 of an inch smaller in the front. But since I wanted the front a little bit smaller, that's what I did. And something else that I forgot, I wanted to thank everyone for all of the comments. Lot of great suggestions. Thank you so much. Wow, it was amazing. All the suggestions that I got from last week's video about the shorts, on what to do and what not to do, and this and that. Yeah, it was a lot of information. Great info. So thank you for everybody that commented. A lot of people told me different things to do, so I decided in doing taking 1/2 inch here and 1/2 inch there to lower the front rise a little bit and take all of that fabric from the front. You'll see it when it's ready. But last weekend I was, like I said, Saturday I did cut that, And then Sunday, I started working on the, oops, something fell. The back pockets. I kind of just top stitched the back pockets here, back pocket, and oops, here, back pocket. It's folded. As you can see right here, everything is folded in. And I started pinning the front pocket, but I didn't get to sew it in. Well, actually one portion right here, this curve right here, it is sewn in. And I have everything else pinned right here, so I can attach this portion here. Actually, let me pull this, which side, oh, maybe here. I can show you the inside fabric that I'm using. This is the fabric that I use for my Christmas dinner. Was not last year, it was in 2024, where I made a pair of pants, a palazzo pants, and the Rhapsody long sleeve. It was in this fabric right here, and I had some left over, and I decided to use on the inside of the pocket here. Now there's no more of this fabric, so I just cut this, the little bit left over, I just tossed it. It wasn't worth to save it. So this is one pocket, and the other pocket is here. The other pocket also with the pins. Everything is here, ready to sew. One thing that I noticed while I was just walking around here and doing something, I remember I looked and I saw this little package here. This is some top stitching thread that I purchased from Red Rock Threads. And I see that I purchased brown thread right here, brown thread. And I totally forgot that I had this thread. Totally forgot that I had this thread. And I did top stitch my pocket, the back pocket, with the thread that I'm using to sew the whole thing right here. I'm thinking that I am going to remove this here and use the top stitching. But then if I do that, every time I have to do top stitching, I am going to have to change the thread on the machine from the regular to the top, oh my gosh, top stitching thread, put it back on and off, on and off. And I kind of like this. It's brown, but it's not the same shade of brown. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see. We'll see what I decide to do on this. There's still time because the pockets, the front pockets, I still did not do any of the top stitching or anything. The only top stitching I did has been on this pocket, the two pockets right there. So I need to decide what I am going to do. Also, the other little piece that I did, this piece right here is done. And the portion of the behind the fly, I forgot the name of that thing, that is also done, but that's the piece that fell to the floor, and I'm not going to pick that up to show it to you guys. These are the only pieces that are completely done and ready to go for the pants. Did not have time to do anything else because I was prepping for a medical exam, which I'll talk to you about when we get into the life portion of this video. I did pick up the piece that fell to the floor. It's this one right here that goes behind the zipper. I did order zippers from Wawak, and I'm waiting for that to arrive. I ordered zippers. I think I ordered jeans buttons and needles, sewing machine needles, different sizes. I just went in there and ordered because I needed to get the zippers. So I just made a nice little order so I can get everything. It should arrive tomorrow or the day after. We'll see. I know it's already on the way, but it already happened to me that one package from Wawak got lost somewhere within FedEx or UPS or something. I don't know. And yeah, it got lost. Now, I did get some sewing notions. I did place an order with Amazon because somebody here has been asking me to make a swimsuit, something that I was supposed to do 2 years ago, and I have not done it yet. So I decided to get a couple of things to start working on the swimsuit. So I placed an order with Amazon. I ordered elastic. I had to order this big roll here because, yeah, there was no way to order just a little bit. This is, let me pull my glasses so I can read this. 3/8 of an inch cotton swimwear elastic. And the brand is Dritz. Dritz is the brand. And I ordered a big roll of elastic. So I ordered this. This arrived this week. In that same order, I also ordered some bra cup lining. There are 3 pairs here, little linings for swimwear. I mean, it's not much, but it's something to cover the front. So in this package here, there are 3 pairs. So that is nice. And that same order, I got some boning. Don't know how I'm gonna work with this, but actually this boning is not for the swimsuit, the first one I'm going to make. The first one I'm going to make is the clear water swimwear, I think, by Love Notions. My daughter wants me to make that one for her, which is, I wanted to make the tankini, but she wants the little dress. So I'm going to make that for her. It does not call for boning, but I do want to make one by Cashmerette. Is from the Cashmerette Club. I think the name is Marblehead. And that one calls for boning to put here on the sides here. So I also bought the boning, which I think I'm going to do for myself first to see how that works. And if it works well, then I can make one for my daughter. So I ordered this. In that same order, I needed blades for my rotary cutter. I don't have the package anymore because I already opened this and already took 2 out of here. This is a little package of 10 blades. And yeah, I was in need of blades. So I placed an order for blades because needed to cut that stuff. And then in another order, I didn't open this yet. I ordered some, what is this called? Porcelain. It's bra lining material. Let me just open this. Let's see how this looks. Bra lining, I think it's a nylon lining. Look at this package. I ordered only 1 yard because I won't be using much of this. Wanted to see how this feels. Huh. It's very fine. I don't think there's any stretch. Ooh, it's nice and soft, but it is nylon. Very see-through. I mean, this is just for lining. There's a little bit, well, there's a little bit of stretch this way, but none this way. So we'll see. There's 1 yard in here. Should be plenty to put in the front of the bra top that I want to make. I think it was a Cashmerette that also called for this. It's optional, but you can add this to the bra. So I ordered this, and I also ordered some woolly nylon. I ordered from Amazon. It was about the same price as, I think, Sewing Parts online. Maybe Amazon was a couple of cents, maybe 50 cents more. So I ordered one white and one black. So far I received the black. The black is here. The white is still on the way. It is delayed. Let's see when that one is going to arrive. I was told that this is nice to put in the cover stitch machine for the thread that's under. And I was told that this is nice and soft while doing the cover stitch. So I decided to order one in black, one in white. That's pretty much a neutral when I'm using dark. When I'm using light colored fabric, I can use the white. I can use this in the cover stitch and also maybe in my serger. Don't know if you can see my serger back there. I changed to black. All the threads are black because I have been serging the edges of the brown fabric, so I've been doing in black. What else do I have pending to arrive? I think that's about it. That's everything that I have purchased for the sewing room. Everything that I need at one point or another to do everything that I want to do. Let's see if I can start making the swimwear for my daughter. She has been bugging me. She's like, Mommy, you need to do my swimwear. You told me you were going to do it. You told me you're going to do it. And yeah. So I have to start working on that. And I hope that it turns out okay. I haven't done one in a while. Actually, I did only one. It turned out all right. But I do want to make one for her. And yeah, so we'll see. She wants a little dress. Cross my fingers that it will turn out okay. Now, let's talk about the plans for this weekend and for the week ahead. This weekend, I plan to keep going on my lander pants. I hope to get this pretty much done if I can stay in here for a good while. Sometimes the weekends I have to do other things. I have to clean, I have to do whatever it is that we have to do on the weekends because I do work full time. But other than that, I hope to be in here and as much as I can and finish and work on the lander pants. Even if I don't finish, it will be ongoing. And then after that, I hope to start on the clear water swimwear for my daughter. That's the next plan. That's the next plan. Now, let's talk about what's happening with life. Like I said in the intro, life did get in the way this last weekend. What I had to do, the medical procedure that I had to do is I had to go for a colonoscopy. I had one last Monday, but prep started kind of like 5 days prior. They tell you to stop eating a couple of things. I don't eat the things that they told me to stop eating, which is popcorn, a couple of things that it was written on the thing. I looked at them like, okay, I don't eat any of these things. Vegetables, raw vegetables, I can avoid that. That was no problem. I do like my cooked vegetables, but it was okay. Then on the day before, which was Sunday, I was supposed to be on a liquid diet. Okay, that was fine. I had to prepare some Jell-O so I could eat the Jell-O. And then I was on a liquid diet all day. And then the afternoon, that's the time that you start the actual prep. So instead of being in here, which is the time that I usually sew, which is late afternoon into nighttime on, I usually do that Saturday and Sunday. I could not be in here Sunday because I was doing the prep for the colonoscopy, which was Monday morning, Monday midday. Yeah. So I started my prep and I could not be in here. So there was no sewing around that time. You know what happens when we do the prep for a colonoscopy, you have to go all the time. And yeah, so life did get in the way. So colonoscopy was Monday. I came home Monday. I did not do anything else. I was just chilling out for the afternoon. My colonoscopy was set for 11:45. I got home almost 3 o'clock. Almost 3 o'clock. I had something to eat, very light eating. I had something to eat and I was just chilling for the whole afternoon. I did not even come in here. Tuesday, it was a regular work day, so there's nothing I can do Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So it's just, yeah, I have to work. So yeah, life did get in the way, but it is something that I had to do. I don't know if I told you guys, I don't remember if I did. My mother had originally colon cancer, and that's what she had, and it went to stage 4 when we discovered that she had the cancer. So I need to do my colonoscopy now all the time, and it's something that there's no escape. I have to do it. My sister needs to do it also, so we have to do that because now we have it in the family of a stage 4 cancer that was a colon cancer. So people, do your colonoscopy. It is not that bad. You won't feel a thing because you go under anesthesia. You don't see anything. You just sleep and you wake up on the other side. That's it. The bad thing is the prep, but you have to do it. There's no way around it. Just go and do your colonoscopy. That's all I am going to say. I wanted to thank you all for sticking with me until the end of this video. I think I hit everything that I wanted to talk about today. The not sewing much this week and the colonoscopy. Do your colonoscopy, people. And I wanted to ask you, if you liked this video, can you please hit the like button below? If you can also subscribe, it will mean a lot to me. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. I will see you on the next one. Bye.